Sony has unveiled details about revisiting the PS5 with the PS5 Pro, but the eyebrow-raising price tag is among the many details that have caused a stir in the gaming world. Here we break down what all the fuss is about, look at how the price tag came about, and consider whether there's any justification behind Sony's decision. So, without further ado, Geekaverse news starts now. Sony's latest iteration of the PlayStation console is imminent, with the PlayStation 5 Pro slated to release November 7th. Sony claims that the PS5 Pro offers significant upgrades over the PS5, particularly in three key areas in what they call the Big Three: a larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling. According to Sony, the new GPU has 67% more compute units and a 28% faster memory speed, potentially boosting graphics rendering by up to 45%. The ray tracing performance is also doubled compared to the PS5, thanks to custom hardware and a new AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, which enhances detail and resolution quality. The PS5 Pro will also feature a 2TB SSD and Wi-Fi 7. While the CPU remains the same as the PS5, using an AMD Ryzen Zen 2 that has 8 cores, 16 threads, and 3.5 GHz, the Pro will support over 8,500 PS4 games with improved frame rates, thanks to the Game Boost feature. The controversy surrounding the PlayStation 5 Pro stems from Sony's pricing point for the console. The PlayStation 5 Pro will have a market retail price of a whopping $699, which marks a $250 increase from the $449 price tag for the PlayStation 5, released a year ago. And look, most gamers are aware that prices have been on the rise globally for just about every single consumer item. But this particular pricing bump shocked the gaming world in a big way, with many wondering how the increase could be justified. Many gamers were quick to wonder what exactly caused the price hike, considering that the PS5 Pro will have no disk drive and will still not include a physical stand, therefore no actual physical improvements. On the face of it, many gamers were cynical, calling the price announcement a cash grab from Sony. This is all before mentioning the fact that many gamers, including avid PlayStation players, feel that many of the upgrade features are relatively, well, unnecessary. The general sentiment among gamers was that Super Resolution might be cool, but is it actually worth paying $700 to see a small part of a backdrop better than you could on the original PS5? We'll make no judgments ourselves on gamer preferences, but we thought it was worth investigating why Sony might have arrived at that price tag, and whether it's as simple as a cash grab. So let's take a more in-depth look. In February 2021, Sony raised questions when it revealed to its investors that it was selling its PlayStation 5 consoles at a loss. However, a few months later, they had confirmed that the PS5 had reached its profitable stages within 8 months of its launch, which PC Mag called an impressive feat, considering that a console's normal market cycle can take well over a year to become profitable. In addition, a year after this news, Sony confirmed that the PS5 model was using a new chip design in its consoles, one that required less power and produced less heat, meaning Sony could include a cheaper cooling module in the console itself. The upshot and the main headline of this news was that the PS5 models would cost roughly 12% less to produce. Despite it all, the PS5 has always lagged behind the PS4 in terms of profit margins, which perhaps tells a wider story about Sony's current strategic direction for profit when it comes to gaming. Recent statistics have shown that Sony is turning more and more to live service games as a business strategy to make up revenue. PlayStation currently makes the bulk of its revenue through selling games, where it gets a percentage, and through other services offered. This brings us to September's recent Concord fiasco, where Sony opted to take their PvP hero shooter Concord offline after just 2 weeks, offering full refunds to all those who had purchased the game. Many say that the reason for this is poor sales. This was a huge hit for Sony, and points to the risky nature basing their future around a live service strategy. More recent news has also led to speculation that the high price of the PS5 Pro might be an attempt to mitigate the fallout from the Concord hit. Whatever the full story is, it's clear that Sony's pricing strategy has evolved in the last few years, and it's going to continue to evolve as the years come. Right now, Sony is attempting to market the PlayStation 5 Pro as a premium console, arguing that it deserves a premium price tag. But that then begs another question. What demographic does this console actually appeal to? Who is the PlayStation 5 Pro actually for? The PS4 Pro made up only 13% of the total units sold during the PS4's lifecycle, and Sony's likely anticipating similar results for the PS5 Pro. The target audience will primarily be tech and gadget enthusiasts, willing to pay a premium for the latest and greatest tech. The strategy of pricing the console below manufacturing costs would only be viable if large component orders were made through mass production, which is not expected for the PS5 Pro. While those with plenty of cash on hand will no doubt purchase the console and be wowed by the upgrades, which genuinely do sound pretty incredible, the current evidence suggests many gaming fans don't consider it essential to order the PS5 Pro. Many are already happy with the graphics and gameplay of the original PS5. So for now, we'll find out just how popular the PS5 Pro is in early November. Well, that'll do it for our latest installment of Geekaverse News. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. For more geeky content, make sure to head over to geekaversemagazine.com. Thanks for watching, and keep it geeky.